Good day, everyone. I'm Leno Olores, and I will discussing it's all about communication for journalists writing a lead. So, lesson objectives: identify the essential details of a lead and write a lead for a news article. So, what is lead? Lead or an intro is the beginning paragraph for a story. So, when we say lead, is an opening paragraph that gives the audience the most important information of the news story in a concise and clear manner, while still maintaining the reader's interest. If a reader does not read beyond your first paragraph, they should still have an idea of what your article is about and the most important information from that article. Article. There are many different strategies for writing a good lead, as well as many differing opinions, but the strongest opinion is that they are hard and take times. So, next is concept grounding. Concept grounding is writing the opening paragraph of a news article or the lead is one of the challenging tasks. So, it means writing the opening paragraph of a news article is difficult because it must be provide essential information or it may discourage the readers from reading the rest of the article. In short, I will written a lead is a crucial to engage readers and encourage them to read on. So we have 6 tips on how to write a lead. First tip is which is the be honest. Be honest is means ensure the lead accurately reflect the content, avoiding clickbait or misleading information. So next is provide information. It means to include essential details that inform readers about the topic. So next is short is better. Short is better is keep the lead concise. Just what I said, lead is a concise and clear. But short is a better is focusing on key points rather than unnecessary elaboration. Next is keep it simple means straightforward language that easy for readers to understand. Write in active voice means use active voice to make the writing more engaging, dynamic, and easier to read. So lastly is use pyramid style. When we say pyramid style is a writing structure where most important information, key details, and supporting information. That structure helps readers quickly understand the main points. So next is tips on how to write a lead. Perhaps a traditional way of opening a news article is using the summary lead or the street lead. And there are other types of lead including question lead, quotation lead, funny lead, anecdotal lead, and descriptive lead. So summary or street lead. A street or summary lead is the most common type of a news lead. It immediately presents the most important fact of a story by answering the who, what, when, where, and how in a single sentence. Just like for example, President Marcos announced on Friday that classes in Metro Manila will be suspended due to heavy rainfall. So, who, it means sino yung nagsususpend sa klase, which is the President Marcos. So what? Ano yung ginawa ni President kundi yung pag-announce the suspension of classes. So when? Kailan lang? Kundi when Friday. So where? Saan? Kundi the Metro Manila. How? Due to the how? Because of the heavy rainfall. So next is question lead. Question leads is begins a new story by asking a question. It aims to grab the reader's attention and make them curious about the answer. So when we say question lead means is an opening paragraph that poses a question to readers. While some editors dislike this approach, it can be effective if the question is provocative or relevant. A well-crafted question lead can grab readers' attention and encourage them to read on and to find the answer. Just like for example, here, how safe are commuters as flood continue to rise in Quezon City? So this lead draws readers in by asking about safety concerns, making them want to read further to details. Therefore, this lead is effective. So next, quotation lead. Quotation lead is start a new story with a direct quote from a person involved, usually someone important or directly affected. So quotation lead, it means the first paragraph of news story that begins with a direct quotation from a source to immediately capture reader's attention and provide insight into the story core, themes, emotions, or important facts. Like for example, here's the example. We lost everything in the fire. Sid Maria Santos, a vendor of the Quiapo marketplace after a blaze destroyed dozens of stalls on Sunday night. So, this lead is effective because it uses a real voice to immediately show the human side of the story, making it more emotional and engaging. So, next is funny. Funny lead. A funny lead uses lighter-hearted or witty language to catch attention while still introducing the news story. So, it means funny lead or gag lead is a humorous opening in a story that aims to grab attention, engage readers through with a joke, and funny lead can help connect with the audience and make the story more enjoyable to read. So, just like for example, a barangay basketball game ended not with a buzzer but with a runaway got the good that stole the ball and the spotlight. So this lead is a humorous, just what I said, gag lead or funny lead is humorous opening in a story that aims to grab attention. So this lead means it's humorous because it adds a playful twist to unordinary events, making readers curious while entertained. Next is anecdotal lead. Anecdotal lead begins with a short story or personal experience to introduce the news and connect with readers on a human level. So, when we say anecdotal lead means uses a brief narrative or personal story to draw readers in the make the news more relatable, creating an emotional connection from the rest. Just like for example, when 12 years old Carlo opened his school bag on Monday, he found it soaked after flood waters entered their home. He was just one of hundreds of students dying. One of hundreds of students affected by the heavy rains in Cavite. So it means this stage works because it uses a real life story to highlight the bigger issues, making the news more relatable and emotional. Lastly is descriptive lead. Descriptive lead paints a vivid picture of a scene, person, or event to draw the readers into the story. So, descriptive lead means it uses sensory details to create a vivid picture, immersing the readers in the story by painting a clear image of a scene, person, or event. Example: this black smoke curled into the sky as firefighters battled to wearing the flames that swallowed dozens of stalls in the Quiapo marketplace on Sunday nights. So this means this lead works because it uses imagery to set the scene, helping readers visualize the event before details are explained. Remember whatever type of lead you decide to use. Remember to emphasize the most important details, be specific and concise, and use active verbs as much as possible. Thank you guys!